China's economy, once hailed as an unstoppable giant and referred to as an economic miracle, now appears as nothing more than a mirage on the horizon.
Calling China a ticking time bomb and adding, quote, "That's not good because when bad folks have problems, they do bad things."
Its economic narrative now reveals cracks that threaten to shatter its illusionary grandeur. Beneath the surface of rapid growth and technological prowess lies a mounting crisis. Welcome back everyone, I'm Mr. Scape, and today we're about to unravel a narrative that's sending shockwaves through the global economic landscape. China's economy, once a powerhouse, is now in trouble. Experts are concerned about signs of collapse. Before we investigate and reveal the reality that lies hidden beneath what appears on the surface, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell to stay tuned for our daring explorations. I'm not here to give you the same old economic rundown, I'm here to delve into the heart of controversy and intrigue. Brace yourselves for the unsettling tale of why the giant that once stood so tall is now on the verge of a colossal fall. Chapter 1. A glimpse into history. At one point, China's economy was thriving, with double-digit growth rates, remarkable infrastructure projects, and impressive manufacturing capabilities. Their expertise in producing goods that were labeled Made in China fueled global demand. In the late 20th and early 21st centuries, China dazzled the world with a symphony of success stories. It transformed from an agrarian society to an industrial powerhouse at a pace that left even the most seasoned economists breathless. China went from a nation mostly focused on agriculture to a major industrial power in a remarkably short time. This transformation impressed even seasoned economists. China's success stories were heard around the world as it became a major powerhouse. The numbers told a tale of unbridled success. Double-digit growth rates, monumental infrastructure projects reaching for the sky, and manufacturing prowess that fueled a global appetite for all things made in China. It wasn't just a boom, it was a symphony of prosperity that echoed through time. For a moment, the dragon stood atop the world, its wings stretched wide, and its economic roar resonated across continents. But history is a relentless teacher, my friends. It tells stories of empires that achieved unprecedented heights only to crumble under the weight of their own ambitions. From Rome to the Soviet Union, the echoes of formerly powerful nations serve as haunting reminders that the peak is often a prelude to the fall. Chapter 2. Dark Secrets Unveiled. Among the towering skyscrapers and vibrant marketplaces, there exists an intricate network of disputes and conflicts shrouded in mystery and complexity, and we're about to unravel these mysteries. Debts. Let's unmask the first spectre, debt. China's economic prowess is built on a mountain of debt, a Jenga tower teetering on the verge of financial calamity. China's economic growth is partially due to borrowing. However, this borrowing has created a financial burden that is difficult to overcome. The debts are significant and cause concern for the country's economic future. Many people have been impressed by China's rapid economic growth, but how many have taken a closer look at the loans and credit that support it? Debt is like a snake waiting to strike, and it is wrapped around the mighty dragon's lair. Between 2023 and 2028, there is a prophecy indicating that the country that once impressed the world with its economic skills is now facing a financial crisis. The crisis is expected to increase by a significant amount, $9.6 trillion, which is a stunning surge of 67.74%. Picture this, after a decade of relentless ascent, the national debt is poised to reach an astronomical $23.9 trillion. Ghost cities. Ghost cities, they call them. Vast urban landscapes devoid of life, yet hauntingly present on the economic chessboard. Rows upon rows of empty apartments and silent streets raise questions that resonate like a distant, ominous drumbeat. Imagine huge cities built on a massive scale, but with no people to live in them. These cities are modern, not from a long time ago. They stretch as far as the eye can see, but lack the usual hustle and bustle of city life. These ghost cities have gained notoriety due to their mysterious and controversial nature. Despite the towering buildings and construction cranes dotting the landscape, eerie silence dominates the atmosphere. These cities are like grand performances without an audience, with no one to witness their grandeur. It's an unsettling sight, like a symphony playing in an empty auditorium. Surveillance state and social control. Another primary reason for the decline of China's economy is the excessive social control that the country imposes. Imagine living in a world where every step you take is watched, every word you utter scrutinized, a place where the very air seems to whisper conformity. That's the spine-chilling reality of China's surveillance state. It's not just cameras on every corner, it's a suffocating presence that could strangle the life out of innovation and creativity. This isn't your regular watchful eye, it's a looming shadow threatening to silence the whispers of dissent. In this unsettling dance between control and chaos, one can't help but wonder, can a society truly thrive when its people are afraid to think differently? As the tendrils of surveillance tighten, the question lingers like a ghost. Does the relentless grip of control foretell a future where creativity is snuffed out, dissent is buried, and the very heartbeat of economic growth is stifled? The answer may lie in the unsettling quiet of a surveillance state where the price of order may be the sacrifice of innovation and the haunting silence of unspoken ideas. Lack of financial transparency. Let us delve into the murky and complex corridors of China's intricate financial realm, where shadows of opacity dance and whispers of financial uncertainty cast an eerie pall over investor confidence. In this intriguing tale, concerns about the lack of financial transparency emerge as a spectre haunting the very foundations of economic trust, causing apprehension and unease amongst investors worldwide. In a world where financial transparency is lacking, it can be difficult to gauge economic stability. China's financial system is particularly opaque, making it hard to know the true nature of economic indicators and casting doubt on the reliability of financial reports. Investors are struggling to understand the economic landscape due to a lack of transparency. The silence surrounding the issue is causing concerns about the reliability of the global investment stage. This is a challenging situation for investors who are groping in the dark to get a clear understanding of the terrain. Investors need clear information about a country's finances in order to have confidence and invest their money. Without this transparency, there is a risk that foreign investment will decrease, leading to an uncertain economic future. This raises the question, can a country thrive without transparency, or does the lack of information create economic problems that are hard to solve? Demographic challenges. China not just facing economic shadows but contending with a ticking time bomb within its demographic landscape. The problem? An aging population. You see, the one-child policy, a historical decision etched in China's past, has left its mark, and it's not pretty. The workforce, once the vibrant engine of economic growth, is now shrinking like a fading ember in the cold. This demographic challenge isn't just about numbers, it's a domino effect. With fewer people contributing to the workforce, the burden on social welfare systems balloons. Imagine the strain on the economy as it grapples not only with an aging populace, but also the hefty costs of caring for them. The eerie question that lingers, what happens when the backbone of a once thriving economy becomes a demographic bottleneck? It's a chilling thread connecting to the web of concerns we explored earlier, where economic manipulation, stifled creativity, and a looming debt wall converge in a narrative that paints a foreboding picture of China's economic future. Political unrest. Now, imagine a nation caught up in the grip of brewing storm clouds, a storm not of the nature's making, but one born from within. In the heart of China, whispers of political unrest mingle with the discontent that simmers in the shadows. China is currently grappling with a pressing issue, the ever-widening chasm between the affluent and the underprivileged. This disparity has the potential to spark widespread unrest, which could have far-reaching consequences for the country's economic stability. The crux of the matter lies in whether this social divide will continue to deepen or whether the disaffection brewing beneath the surface will culminate in an internal upheaval that could reshape the nation's future in unforeseen ways. Against this backdrop of political turmoil, the story of China's economy unfolds with profound implications for its people and the world at large. Chapter 3: The Ominous Future. As we navigate the labyrinth of China's economic landscape, we find ourselves standing at the crossroads of uncertainty. The threads of debt, economic manipulation, surveillance, demographic challenges, and social unrest weave a tapestry that foretells an ominous future. Picture a nation where towering debts cast shadows over prosperity, where innovation suffocates in the clutches of a surveillance state, and where the echoes of social discontent become the discordant notes in an economic symphony on the brink. An economic storm is brewing that could significantly alter the future of our nation. The stage is set for a reckoning. Will China defy the haunting shadows that linger on its economic horizon, or are we witnessing the prelude to a narrative of decline? The stakes are high, and I encourage you to share your thoughts, predictions, and fears in the comments below. The story of China's economy is evolving, and your voice could be the ripple that shapes the narrative. As we part ways today, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like these.